What's good, my Zesty Taurus? It is I, Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. I know it's been a hot minute. How are you, though? And Merry Christmas. Alright, so let's get into your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. Move everything out the way here. And the question is, what does Taurus need to know at this time? Are there clarifications that need to be known? Just anything. What does Taurus need to know? So we're going to start with that. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. What do they need to know? Sorry if you hear my son, he's in there playing Fortnite. Ooh, strong energy today. It has been a minute since I've done readings, so I can't tell. Hold on, let me space it apart here. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, productivity. Are you being lazy? Let's see here. So I see the sign of Cancer here. So either this is pertaining to someone that is a Cancer in your life, or maybe you have Cancer in your birth chart. But above all, I see this juicy ass pumpkin and the need for productivity is needed. Now, I'm kind of getting a sense that there are some, I hate to call you out, but I'm not going to lie to you, some lazy ass Tauruses out there. You're lazy. And I'm lazy as hell too, because I am a Taurus Venus. So, so I can pick on you. Okay? So don't get mad. Look at that. That's perfect, because I opened it up. Okay, so it says the watering of a garden requires so much judgment as the season of a soup, or seasoning of a soup. And it says you work hard planning and experiencing. I'm sorry, let me start that all over. This retrograde, oh, yes, if y'all didn't know, yes, we're going to experience a retrograde on the 28th. Alright, so starting over, it says your hard work, planning, and experience should be paying off now. And there is reason to keep going with what you are currently working on. Additional resources can be safely used, and there is an indication of promotion, windfall, or increase of some sort. There are good energies surrounding health and also fitness levels, although challenges will include failure to keep at these, Failure to keep these at their optimum through neglect. All right. So, for some of you, you're busting your ass. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and time is getting close for you to reap the harvest. And I'm very proud of you. I'm glad that you're doing your thing. But we're gonna focus on the neglectful ones here. Excuse me. I hear a lot of talking and a lot of excuses as to why things aren't being done. Stop blaming circumstances because you choose to look at it as a, how can I put it? Just because something is delayed, you automatically, this is for some of you, you automatically are like, okay, well, that means I can't do it, or I'm not meant. No. You may not be able to do it at that moment, but you still need to continue planning, or at least get yourself prepared. Look, I'm going to be straight up 100 with you. I was not going to do a reading at all today, but something in me kept saying, get your ass up and do these readings. Do the readings. Do the readings. Fine. I'll do the readings. I had no reasons as to why I shouldn't have. But here I am. So I feel like some of you are in that same energy. You're sitting there wiggling your toes. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, ing, if you will. And I saw something on YouTube, as a matter of fact, where it said that losers speak and focus on the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Whereas, those that are productive are always focusing on their next goal in mind. Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful and call anybody a fool, but if the shoe fits, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the one to sugarcoat anything, especially if I'm hoping for the best for you. Some of you need to stop running off at the mouth about all these things that you want to do and actually do them. Okay? Some of you have brilliant ideas. Maybe you want to invest in gardening. Let's see this pumpkin, So maybe you want to invest in creating something, planting, gardening. Maybe you want to use this pumpkin or some other crop, to create an ingredient of some sort, or, just stop with your nonsense. You know what your deal is? Imposter syndrome. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, let me stop, because then it wouldn't show up. But I can tell you right now, imposter syndrome is what's holding you back. Or you're not thinking deep enough. If you are really wanting to expand, you have to think outside the box. Do extensive research. What could the world, need or use at this time? Think about that. And make some shit happen. Stop talking about it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. But yeah, but for those that are doing the damn thing, I'm very proud of you, and keep going, because you are definitely, like I said, going to experience the harvest. It is coming soon. I see with the crescent moon here, some of you are tirelessly, day in and day out, thinking about your futures, or, trying to invent new ways to create new ways to perfect your craft, and that is beautiful. That's what we like to see. But for some of y'all that's just sitting here and you ain't doing nothing but just talking, eventually people gonna quit talking to you about the shit because you're not producing anything. What is holding you back aside from imposter syndrome? Why do you feel like you're not good enough or smart enough? All right. Why is productivity here, sweet universe, for Taurus? 3 more shuffles. Very strong right there. Okay, so we have the sun, positivity. So because of the fact that this was in reverse, you are in a pessimistic view. You're in a pessimistic mindset. Or maybe you feel as though there's no guidance. Maybe you feel as though your plans, or maybe this is a fear of yours, that your plans are not going to grow or prosper, because when I think of the sun, I look at it as the ultimate life force. Without the sun, we don't have anything. We don't have warmth, we don't have food, we don't have anything, right? So I also feel that some of you think that maybe you went over your head. And, you know, here's the thing. If that's how you feel, that's okay. You can always try something else. You know, I'm learning this. You're going to have to constantly fail to succeed. And it's not so much of just falling down because you will never understand. No, it's because you have to have that experience every time. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So, I will say, also with positivity, I kind of feel like you are in a depressed state of mind. Some of you are just flat out, you have a negative mindset about it. You don't think it's going to happen. And I think that maybe you are blaming other people for why you're not getting to where you got to go. Oh, well, it's because this person right here, or my family, or my husband, or my wife. No, no, no. They have absolutely nothing to do with you and your dreams. So cut them out of it. So we have Queen of Pentacles in reverse with stability. So this is telling me, yeah, so you guys have fallen on hard times. Going back to the depression, if there is some depression going on here, you just stop caring. If you hear my puppy, he's snoring. It's so cute. You just stop caring. Maybe you are not in a financial state to invest in your ideas the way that you want to. But here's the thing. You don't necessarily have to have money to plan things out. It costs nothing to pick up a pen. Well, I mean, in order to have a pen, you got to buy it. I get that. Technicalities. But anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. All you have to do is pick up a pen or a pencil and jot down ideas. And then if those don't make any sense to you, scribble those out and jot down some more. Continue to build up whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish. Set those intentions. And then slowly but surely make it happen. I also see with the Queen of Pentacles that this is something that requires for you to be patient. Because Taurus is a self-paced sign. They move on their own accord. They don't like to be rushed. Therefore, your ideas and your projects will not like to be rushed because it's coming from you. So please keep in mind that things do take time, and that this precious idea and project needs to be properly nurtured. 1 second. Sorry about that. My little girl came in here. Anyways, but as I was saying, your projects are precious and deserve your patience and your true dedication. So it can be stable. Anything rushed will be unstable because you will miss the details. And then we have the Karma card, the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel as though if you take the time to change your attitude and stabilize your circumstances, you will be able to reap the benefits of whatever it is that you're wanting to create. Because, you know, energy is in everything. For example, if you look at money in a negative light, then you're not going to respect it as much, and you're going to resent it because of the fact that the moment that you receive it, you're going to be like, well, there's no point in me even thinking about, doing this and this and this because I'm just going to have to burn it on this and this and this and that. No. Understand that, yes, you're going to have to take care of your bills and your responsibilities. But start believing that you will always have an overflow of income. Even if it's not sitting in your bank account. You could find a penny somewhere. Hell, even a quarter. Hell, maybe even $5. $100. Allow yourself to be open to receive that type of abundance. Change your mindset. Stabilize your mindset. And then you will start to bring in the good karma. You cannot expect to create an idea of any kind with pessimism. That's not how it works. And at the bottom of the deck we have security, but it was in reverse. So we have both the king and the queen here. The King of Pentacles and both the Queen of Pentacles are very idealistic. They start from the ground up. And that takes time. And when they become successful, everything that they couldn't do before, they will be able to commit to. So if you're wanting to get out of your situation financial, like if you don't like where you live, or whether it's the house itself, or even the city, or hell, even the country, if you don't like the car that you're driving, start setting those ideas and making those ideas, whatever you got to do, because I'm trying not to stammer here. But the main thing is, stop talking about it and be about it. Again, for those that are busting your ass, you're stable because of your outlook on things. And you're going to reap your benefits, like we already said. And you're secure. But for those that are struggling at this moment, stop blaming the universe. No, the universe does not hate you. What are you going to do about your circumstances? Are you going to get out? Are you going to make a change? We cannot expect for the universe or tarot card readers to give us the antidote. We have to do our part as well. It's a 3-part process. Your action is needed. The universe's action is needed. And in between, guidance. Okay? So let's go ahead and shuffle for your oracle card to close out this reading. Now, there's a lot of you out there, and this reading could touch on so many things. So take what resonates and leave whatever does not. And even if it doesn't resonate with you, it's still good advice to have for the future. Don't talk about it, be about it. And what can't be done today, plan for tomorrow. All right. Bust out of your cocoon. Goes right along with what I said in the beginning. Imposter syndrome. You've been hiding for too long. Talking about all these grand ideas, but you ain't doing nothing. And I also want to say this. Stop trying to impress people. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody going to give a shit. Those that care about you, sure, they'll cheer you on. Like, wow, I'm glad that you did that. But the rest of us, we don't care. Because it's not, what are we going to do with it? Right? And that's the hard truth. It's not me being petty. It's truthful. So you might as well go on ahead and bust out that cocoon. Get productive so that you can, secure your situation. So that you can get that stability. So that you can reap the harvest. Okay? So that's all that I have for you, dear Taurus. If this resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, that's cool. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Most importantly, remember this. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.